Good morning. This is Pastor Doc Lynch, and I'm trying a little experiment here, and I'm just going to go ahead and read this morning's devotional that I had published earlier today, along with an audio. But now I'm going to try to put some video to it. So let's just see how this works out. This may never even get published. But today's message was entitled "Juggling Chainsaws," and that's what life is like for way too many people. It's a dangerous game. When you commit to juggling chainsaws, there's a better than average chance you'll lose some fingers or worse, especially when you're trying to juggle too many of them. And what are your chainsaws this morning? Well, one is not a juggling act, although no less dangerous. One could be running your life. Two is demanding balance. Three or more borders on, okay, who hid my Prozac? And by the way, Prozac or any witch doctor magic potion is a chainsaw. And why? Because it's overprescribed, and usually improperly so. Most people who suffer some sort of anxiety do not need chemical brain surgery, which incidentally is exactly what SSRIs, SNRIs, MAOIs, naming just a few types, actually do. They rewire and they reconfigure a person's brain, and often it misfires and the person hurts themselves or others or both. Now, alcohol is a chainsaw. Opiates, prescribed or otherwise, is a chainsaw. Relationships is a chainsaw. Work, bills, illness, responsibilities, parenting, all are chainsaws. They're chainsaws because they're not just something to be juggled and balanced, but because if you drop one or mishandle one, it causes major issues in your life. Let's face it, chainsaws were never designed to be juggled. Neither was your life issues. 2 Peter 3:17 says, "Let me warn you, therefore, beloved, that knowing these things beforehand, you should be on your guard, lest you be carried away by the error of lawless and wicked persons, and fall from your own present firm condition, your own steadfastness of mind." Now, Peter warned us about living our lives. While it can definitely be about hanging out with the wrong crowd, I think what Peter was speaking about here is that we who are believers should not suffer life issues like those who have no such affiliation with Jesus. Since this letter is written to the church, Peter is sort of writing from the presumption of those being addressed have, or at least started out with, a stable mind, remembering that the mind is our soul, after converting to Jesus. Now, those who do not have a relationship with Jesus have no such stability and are living by their own wits and various self-help fixes, from the various gurus that are out there, Oprah, Dr. Oz, Dr. Phil, whatever. Talk about chainsaws. Try to keep all that advice juggling in the air at the same time while sensing your sanity is slowly slipping away. Now, Peter says something that we should grab onto. Let me warn you. Be on your guard. Fall from your own firm condition. Yes, even those of us who know Jesus and have had productive lives with him can become sidetracked. I've seen it. A believer can indeed get their eyes diverted into things that, even if it is not flat out self-destructive or evil, can at least be unproductive and serve to dull the shine of your glory in Jesus. In other words, it doesn't flat out kill you. It could render you ineffective. And an ineffective Christian is as good as dead because you revert back to who you were without him. Your firm condition in the steadfastness of your mind, which incidentally is the gateway to your spirit, it is often the battlefield where the war with demons and evil take place. Now, I'm always shocked at how often I see believers taking care of their own bodies better than taking care of their mind and spirit. Now, how does a believer forget that the body goes back to dust and the spirit and soul live eternally? Your body can become a chainsaw against you, especially if you take care of it more than what really matters. Now, mark my words, no matter how in shape you get, your body will one day betray you It will break down. It will die. It will go back to dust. Hopefully, you took care of what mattered more than your body. This isn't about not taking care of your body. This is about over taking care of your body in lieu of taking care of what's more important, which is your spirit and your soul, so that upon that great day of resurrection, you'll receive a new body that will make anything you could have crafted in this life look like a Walmart suit. Now listen to this piece of advice from Jesus himself. Matthew 6:33. Seek, aim at, and strive after, first of all, his kingdom and his righteousness, his way of doing and being right, and then all these things taken together will be given you besides. Now, no one knows how to take care of us like Jesus. He put you together after all. Now, what he has crafted, he can maintain. He can make your brain fire on all its burners properly. He can even out your life. He can give you perspective. He will give you hope and faith and love. See, hope can be a chainsaw, by the way, when it's not connected with Jesus and faith. And that's because hope without Jesus and faith are nothing more than unfulfilled empty pipe dreams. Each day your hope remains unfulfilled is another day of sadness and passive anxiety. Are you hearing the deafening roar of your chainsaws today? Why not start to shut them off one by one? Give them to Jesus. Listen to the quietness. Start to replace the static noise. Peace, love, joy, happiness, real hope. All yours today in Jesus. So get to him. Return to him. Now. Today. I'm Pastor Doc Lynch of Real Life Church, 103 Park Avenue, Danbury, Connecticut. I can help you with that. Church is on Sunday at 10 o'clock. We have a Bible study on Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And even an Overcomers meeting on Monday at 7. For those struggling with substance abuse issues. Now, I can't think of a single thing that we could not help you with, because we believe in trusting Jesus for all of our needs, and that's because we know that Jesus never fails. So God bless you folks. Until we see you again tomorrow, God bless you. I'm praying for you. I hope you're praying for me, and we'll see you soon.